Guys, so today what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to Google myself today. Well, actually, I already Googled myself, but I'm going to talk about what I found. Obviously, with the first thing that comes up is my Facebook and like my profile pictures. The third thing that came up, which actually surprised me a little bit, was my time in the Springfield Youth Symphony. Back in high school, I was in the Springfield Youth Symphony. I played percussion, and it's the third thing that popped up. Next thing was Prezi, a couple Prezi things. Um, Something I also saw, I teach a drum line here in my hometown at Springfield, and my name popped up on their website, on the MCCGA, on the promotions under the school I teach, which I thought was pretty cool. After that, it gets really weird with the name that I have, Nicholas or Nick. It gets very repetitive, and like people, a lot of people have that name. Also, my last name gets a lot of different variations of what it does. Obviously, my name popped up, but Whedon is also a slur or slang. If you cut off the G, it's Whedon. Well, people will be like, they'll write books. There's one of them here. It's an 1885 children's literature of St. Nicholas, Volume 12, Part 2, or something, on page 654. One of the quotes is, "Now the children can do this weeding," meaning they're weeding the grass or weeding weeds out of the ground. That I see that a lot in like gardening stores. Hobby Lobby, for example, they'll have Garden of Whedon as their thing and on a sign, and my family buys them because they think it's really funny. When I go to pictures, however, a lot of images that I see, there are a lot of weed things. Love having a last name with a drug in it. It's sometimes the same picture over and over again. Sometimes it's just like people like in the uh, courtroom that are just being trialed for having weed, I'm assuming. It's a lot of random pictures. I pop up there a couple of times in the first five pictures, but after that, it's just a couple of pictures about weed and stories about how people have weed. So that's what happens when I Googled myself. I'm kind of surprised that my Springfield Youth Symphony came up. I was really surprised about that. So, like, once you get to the top, past the top page, really kind of gets blurred on really what I am as a individual. It kind of goes astray on like just random things. With everybody named Nick, there's a lot of people named Nick. So that's what I found. Yeah, hope you enjoyed.